And John Rankine, a lot of black, calling all the action. We have a battle in the 145-pound class up next. Hikaru Hasumi set to collide with Juntaro Ushiku.
How old are these guys, like 8?
Well, funny that you say that. Hikaru Hasumi, 27 years of age. His opponent, Ushiku, 19 years old.
Jeez. Like, seriously, what's going on? It really should come as no surprise to us. You know, over the last 7, 8 years, MMA's become so popular. It's passed through that, real golden age of consumer demand. And with that comes young men who say, I want to do that. You know, when we were kids and we saw Jean-Claude Van Damme, we wanted to do the splits between 2 chairs.
Yeah, it's true.
And learn to do a jumping spin kick. These guys saw Tito Ortiz, and then they saw Chuck Liddell, and they saw Randy Couture, and they saw, the new age of guys, the Carlos Condits of the world, and that's who they want to be like, so they go to the gym.
We also have to, these guys were also watching guys like Minoru Suzuki and Masakatsu Funaki and some of the Japanese greats, Antonio Inoue. Guys like Yuki Kondo, who helped build the sport in Japan, Hayato Sakurai. And for the youngster, Ushiku, he went 2-2 when he started his mixed martial arts career. Made his debut in August of 2012. And since been undefeated in his previous 3 fights, winning back-to-back fights, going the distance, which is a good thing, I think, especially at 19 years of age. Get that under your belt.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, too. It's a little Western-centric of me to be talking about Chuck Liddell or, when a kid might have been growing up like in Rio Chonin,
Right.
As a performer, and these guys would take inspiration from the fighters that they grew up watching.
And, of course, I'm talking about a lot of Pancrase guys when I said Yuki Kondo and Minoru Suzuki, but if I'm a Japanese kid, and of course I'm not, I didn't grow up as a Japanese kid, but I grew up as a North American kid, and Kazushi Sakuraba trumped everybody.
Mentality, fearless.
And it's just the thought, this is a guy that his natural weight class was 170 pounds, but fought the majority of his career, probably 98% of his career, out of his weight class, fighting Mirko Krokop, for God's sakes.
Unbelievable. And he came from the world of professional wrestling, and I'm not a giant wrestling fan, but what he had in common with the wrestlers, the athlete probably has the most in common with would be like Mick Foley. The ability to just take a ton of damage, to put on an entertaining show, to sacrifice your body, and look for the way to be victorious in your endeavor, And, there's that chandelier.
Very pretty. Juntaro Ushiku in the black shorts, Hikaru Hasumi in the white.
If you got knocked out, and nobody ever wants to, and you don't ever wish that on any athlete, but if you got to wake up, looking up at the sky, hey, look at this nice chandelier. No downward elbows. Otherwise, get in there and punch each other.
We are about to get underway. Hasumi, as I mentioned before, 27 years of age. Opponent, Ushiku, 19. We are underway. This fight scheduled for 2 5-minute rounds.
Nice short switch kick off the front leg straight to a takedown. Well done by Hasumi. I'm sorry, by Ushiku.
And Ushiku, there you see, landed the high kick. Blood streaming out of the side of the right eye.
Hasumi had that look like, what's the big deal? Blood. That doesn't look good. The splitting of the skin. He's like, come on,
that will
man.
be it. And Ushiku will earn the first round TKO stoppage.
See, little short switch, and it's bone on temple, and there's not a lot of skin covering that little bit of bone right by the eyebrow, and you hit that thing with a shin, it's gonna cut. And Hasumi, he argued it, but he hasn't looked at this cut. Hey, I want to fight. Well, dude, you got a really big cut. I don't think you should fight.
But it just showcases his his warrior spirit. This guy does not care. He's like, I don't care how big the gash is. I am ready to throw down. You know how hard I worked to get into the cage?
Yeah, but that's what it is, you know. It's the 8-10 weeks of hard work, sacrifice, weight cutting, all that.